Reddit. What's the most chilling or unsettling coincidence you've ever experienced that made you question reality? Ask Reddit. I have one that still gives me goosebumps. This happened about 5 years ago. I was taking the last bus home on a particularly dreary Tuesday evening. It was one of those quiet, almost empty buses, just me and a few other tired souls. At one stop, an old man got on. He was thin, wore a slightly too large coat, and had these incredibly piercing light blue eyes that seemed to take everything in. He sat a few rows ahead of me. After a couple of stops, when it was just the two of us left, he turned around and just stared at me. No malice, no creepiness, just intense observation. He finally spoke, his voice surprisingly clear. "You look like you're carrying a heavy load, son. Like you're waiting for something big to happen, but you don't know what." I was a bit startled, but just mumbled something about having a long day. He smiled, a gentle, almost wistful smile. "Funny. You've got that worn-out copy of Dune on your nightstand, right? The one with the spine cracked in two places?" My stomach dropped. I did. It was my favorite book, falling apart, exactly as he described. I stared at him, my mouth probably hanging open. Then he chuckled softly. "And your cat, Mittens. She'll be waiting for you curled up on that faded green armchair. But you won't be in that apartment much longer, will you? New opportunity brewing. Small place, a startup in animation. They'll call you Friday, want you to start the following Monday." I was utterly dumbfounded. I didn't own a faded green armchair, but my cat Mittens did love my old, slightly faded blue armchair, which was close enough to be terrifying. I stammered, How do you know all this?" He just shook his head, a slight tremor in his hand. "Some things you just know, lad. Some things are just in the air." He pulled the cord for the next stop, stood up, and disappeared into the rain and the dark. I never saw him again. I got home, utterly freaked out. Mittens was indeed curled on the armchair. My Dune book was on the nightstand, exactly as described. I couldn't sleep. That Friday, my phone rang. A small animation studio. They loved my portfolio. Could I start the following Monday? I took the job. It was good, but it meant moving closer to the city. I packed up that apartment within 3 months. To this day, I can't explain it. Was it a coincidence? A lucky guess? Or something else entirely? That encounter still makes me question how much of our lives is truly random.